downtown Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Man, I don't know how this dude getting loose off this man-to-man, bro. They bumping each other or something?
The other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Their own 25-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because
after he knocked my dude down. I ain't never seen that before. Dude ran into my dude, bro, and knocked him down.
They read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Taken down by the face mask, it appeared, and yes, out come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15
Man,
yards.
I can't play.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
He got these superstar cornerbacks and stuff out here. I can't play these normal guys. Jason. Yeah, I can't.
Read it well, and it's picked.
That's.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after?
I need to get that glitch play you just scored on, huh?
Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
On first down, it's Wagner. He takes this for 3 to the 29. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29.
Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Don't ask me.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Under a heavy rush and down he goes.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
That goes for a gain of 31. And they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
You have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
What's up?
Bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away.
Are you standing right over me? Just trying to see if you wanted something.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was... There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Okay, Stanley.
I ain't say near me.
50 yards.
That's what I'm doing. Standing near you. I'm
You
not
standing over me.
Standing over you.
I mean, you ain't got to move your feet to be right.
That's over you.
Lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this was going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
What's that
And
about?
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Get the work done, Kai.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Hey, bro, I made his quarterback fumble. His lineman picked it up, broke 2 tackles. Now his sticker, he fumbled and I scored.
Ow!
Oh my God. That's crazy.
You like the door?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush out right. Incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Carolina.
Oh, I forgot the game was
Toward
on.
the midway point in quarter 1. They'll run on 1st down. Wagner, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Oh, my God.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. A good decision in the end to pull it.
Oh, that's a good play. What are you doing, Ward?
Like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force
That boy Josh Allen unreal.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
What are you doing?
Now a give right side. It's Wagner.
I ain't doing nothing but pressing. Why are you going all outside?
There and run support to stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Tanner Muse. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bills 14, Panthers 7.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Wow. What a punt.
Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Excuse me.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position. Their own 2-yard line.
I didn't think you was going to get that, Jake. I ain't think you saw that.
1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Now they try the right side here. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the possession is theirs.
Just throw the slant, man. Just throw the slant.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope ball? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
So cold. Exposed to me. Good.
Figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Wagner found a little room there as he's out to 37.
Why do you let
Calling
me
a
pick
gain
up
of
a
4
corner?
on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh,
Incomplete. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. They'll run on first down. It's Wagner, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Oh! Man, I can't control my guy.
Back to throw.
Oh, that was some animation.
It's complete. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
And he gets this one.
Oh, get out of here.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
I got to switch that matchup, man.
26 yards.
And the Panther first down.
What's good?
14-7. Yeah.
On first down, Wagner. And this time
He didn't sign Christian McCaffrey?
Can get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw here. This pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up.
Man, I'm engaged 8 and can't get there.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have touchdown scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
Put my doggone receivers in, man. Second half.
Tied at 14 now as he
Nigga
sends
just
this
picking me
one
out,
away.
bro, cause that nigga over there going up against a normal.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Oh, that's a pick 6, bro. No, you gotta careful play ball.
28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The tackle made by Jonathan Abram.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He caught me on.
It looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right.
Oh my God!
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Wagner. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's all.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Oh my.
Inside the 5. And the return will stop them right inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Brings up
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
My God.
On the release, as this will be incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I can't even drop back and throw a slant, bro.
Progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, just couldn't find anyone open.
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Why are they putting a Reed defender out there?
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Man, Jacob gonna beat me.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Reed.
The pass intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think
Man, I hate to have to put my my guys in the game, but I may have to. Because he just set me down on offense. And he ain't doing nothing but all-out blitzing every play. Man blitzing at that.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1
his team too good.
any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the
Go up field, you stupid.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ooh, there it is.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's where we're going to have to go.
1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this 2nd half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win.
And now look at him go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bills have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Bills 21, Panthers 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25 yards.
Oh. He should have threw it up high. Defensive lineman, bro. Cut.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
If you suffered serious health complications after having hernia surgery, you may be entitled to significant compensation.
Oh man, my team I can't line up and press, bro. Like the way he.
Break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw.
Bro.
And he's got his man on the out route.
I should have stuck in my.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener is
That's my defensive playbook.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Alberto. Alberto Cuebuna was the target there. That'll bring it 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken
There we
down.
go.
Oh!
A loss of 5 yards.
That's the filthiest stuff I have. Filthiest stuff. Oh.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. As he'll punt it away
Line
for
up
the
a
2nd
defensive
time.
press, bro.
And this will be taken at the 13. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
What are you doing?
Incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target.
My gosh.
2nd down. And this throw a bit late as he
Oh no, this Giants playbook, they not even pressing, bro. Like I'm lined up close. They not pressing though. They like running, just running free. You got it to do that nickel A game.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now back to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Got that all game, man. Probably need to just go to that.
36 now. 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
No.
And this will be
I'm hitting square. That's a catch and run. What are you doing?
2nd down.
What kind of stuff this game doing, bro? Hey, y'all seen me.
Let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's going to air one out. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. Bills, a big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now.
My line can't block so.
And he just throws
Boy, mine neither.
Smart decision here this close.
Boy, they can't block a soul, swag.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the
I'm about to
season.
lose the game playing around now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They do get a couple, but they'll
Good
be
dude,
left
team
staring
so
at
loaded.
3rd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes
See,
up.
J. Cole did my play.
Able to diagnose and make the appropriate moves.
He did my play on me. He did the single back trip screen.
Hit you with the glitch, huh? Hit him with the glitch. Hit him with the glitch.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He beating you every time.
That's incomplete,
Boy.
but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
One drive for me.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or...
This dude team so loaded, bro. I don't know how this dude boy. Freaky deal this team. So I don't know how this dude built this team.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Boy, Jaco doing a little blitz.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
Thank you, Lattimore.
And by the way,
Don't click off.
exists for their offense, and that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Jaco, now you want to talk about somebody who play like you? Jaco play like you.
2nd and 10 coming up. Now a give right side. It's Wagner. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll set up a throw. And my goodness, another interception.
There you go.
Picked off at the 47. And they will set up shop at their own
You tired?
46-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
I need a quarter, bro. They don't got. I can't press. I can't press on nobody.
What you mean you can't press?
Like the down defense, bro.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hartman. And this is going to be incomplete.
Hartman, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. On play action, they'll throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Oh my God.
36 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that.
Hit them with the glitch.
Protecting the home
field.
Winning your
Double
home
one.
games is paramount in this league.
Oh, that bubble screen.
That bubble screen.
But now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And two sides to that coin, and looking like
Let's
they're
go.
going to protect it here in this one. Taking about 7
Nah, I'm
yards
talking about your
deep.
bubble screen then. Mine
He brought
35-14.
down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Boy, nigga jumped in. Boy.
Another interception.
Oh, boy.
Simmons picking it off. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
He's going to look deep down the field, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Alberto Kuebuna was the target there, but it'll be second down. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Panthers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Yeah, I gotta at least get some animations that make sense. That animation didn't even make sense.
They moved it a combined 33 yards.
In second and inches. At the 40.
On second down.
Bro, I can't. Why can't you press this dude?
For sure. Nowhere to run.
He just running free.
Scrimmage, that's all.
He just running free, bro. Like, I should have kicked the defense.
Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Oh, I need quarterback.
Great field position at the 41-yard line.
Boy couldn't get down.
Me in this booth, I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask
All
quite a
games,
blessing
okay.
there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Ball carrier
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that.
That nigga probably could have ran that in. I mean, for a first down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Sanders on for the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in them. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
I hate when I can't find my freaking remote, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Doggone key is always messing with stuff.
This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Look at toe pass. 500.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It has been quite a display here, the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the 4th quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Now a play fake here on first down. He hits Beasley right side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe.
And he's going to go down again. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Mecole Hardman. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like it? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
On first down, Wagner. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because There is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
At the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. Tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Incomplete.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of
catch
this,
the ball, bro.
With 4 seconds to go in the game. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before. He's inside the 30. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it. Then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Buffalo, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a home day next week against the Detroit Lions.
In our fight against plastic pollution. To join us, visit coronausa.com.